Two personal sources of capital for setting up a business. We have the personal savings, loans, money from family members, and also investors. Let's move on to the next slide. Which we treat short-term and long-term financing. Give one example of each. So on this particular slide, I just have the short-term financing. We'll look at the long-term financing on the next slide. So short-term financing refers to the finances needed to make regular payments for business operations such as utility bill or the fuel for transport vehicles. Some sources of short-term finances, we have the commercial bank loan, installment credit, private money lenders, and advances from customers. So let's look at the long-term finances. So long-term financing refers to finances required to purchase major assets for the business to operate, such as machinery and other permanent assets. So we have sources of long-term financing. We have loans from government agencies and private sector investments and loans. So let's move on to the next question. So this brings us to the end of the paper. So they ask us to explain one benefit and one risk of investing in the stock market. So the benefit of investing in the stock market. So an investment in the stock market, although it is risky, it is a way to gain consistent income while saving money. So the investor will receive dividends from the company's profits either quarterly or annually if the company is profitable. However, there is a flip side to this, which is the risk. So investing in the stock market, you are not guaranteed to make a profit. You can lose your hard-earned money if the company you invested in is not profitable at all. The value of a stock market can also drop, resulting in a financial loss for the investor. All right, so this brings us to the end of the past paper. The next slide, I actually started to break down the objectives based on the questions in this paper. So I'll just show you the first slide with the objectives from this paper. All right, so the topics covered based on the syllabus. So we have question 1A. This covered section 2 in the syllabus, objective number 2, which asks to outline the responsibilities of management. Question 1B covered section 1 in the syllabus, objective 9, which asks us to identify the stakeholders involved in a business. Question 1C came from section 2 within the syllabus, objective number 11, which asks us to identify strategies for motivating employees in a business. Then question 1D, section 2, objective number 12, to evaluate the role of teamwork within an organization. And then we have question 1E, section 2. It came from section 2 in the syllabus, objective number 13. It asks us to outline the strategies for effective communication within an organization. Now, I didn't want the PowerPoint or the video to be too long. Hence the reason I'm not going to include the others. But if for any reason anybody is interested in getting the objectives outlined for this particular past paper, you can mention it in the comments below.